Things should be working. Hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. Is that updated? Should be. Playing an interesting looking game. At least just by the name. I don't know what this game is about. But I'm interested. Where'd the music go? Put on the music too, because we're in the game. But it's just dead silence. I don't know what happens here. This game contains flashing images, touches heavy topics. Might just be dead silence. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh. Oh, what happened? What? Where'd it go? No. There was a cutscene. Okay. The music was a bad idea. Let's see. The hell? Okay. There. Pop up. Exist. Okay, don't touch anything. I'm not touching nothing. I need some context as to what this game is. Just counting her steps. The store is closing soon. What did that say? Hello. Can I... Seems very like, she's about to do something heinous. It won't take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? Anyways, it's... She looks so innocent. It said, yes, Mom. Is this a horror game? I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Do I click? Okay. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spitting in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. It's probably late. Should go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on my way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into my keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ew. Take the hat off here. Got hat hair. I'll situate that some other time. Ahaha. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... What is this? What's happening right now? I break into a run and dash towards the closet door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I kinda don't. I don't get it. No. I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. I assume the pursuers are like the shadows that she's seeing. Is this like schizophrenia? Or is she actually being haunted? That I won't be able to stop it. Wait. I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. There we are. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. So these things are chasing her towards her mom's house, her mom's door. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. That fucking scared me, dog. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. There was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink the milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm sorry, you poor thing. What? I think there's something definitely going on. This person is personifying inanimate objects. They think they're being chased by things. There's something going on. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. A lot of paranoia. I walk towards my room, a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body. What? What the hell? Like a hungry dog. Okay. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure the tight grip that stops me from moving. What is this game, dog? Is there any gameplay? After sniffing me from the head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging. and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring the pain. What in the world? I've promised so many times, stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly prung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom. What the hell? It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor. Just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. Oh my god. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. What? The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I tried to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. What is this? This has got to be some weird mental psychotic break that we're seeing here. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again, dog. I'm sorry. What? There's got to be some gameplay, right? Am I going to be able to move a character around ever? Or make some choices? Ooh, that's very Silent Hill. I like that. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all the fuss. Thankfully, she looks terrible compared to when we saw her. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. They talk like they're... I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. She's completely disconnected from herself somehow. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly, but surely, slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head. One after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Damn, I feel that. Oh, shit. Ooh, uh-oh, okay. Getting some context here. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Could be some adverse reactions there. Gotta be careful. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. My hand doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyways. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? I don't think there's any gameplay to this. This might just be a visual novel. I had no idea. I had no idea. Hey. She's talking to me. Hey. She's talking to us. You know us? She knows us? Who are you? Who are you? We don't even know this chick's name yet. Long time no see. Looks like we might be in her room. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. This seems more passive-aggressive. This seems more playful. We'll do that one there. There you go, bullying me again. Never mind. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. Hee hee hee. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. Are we the medication talking to her? Is that us? She just whines and whines all the time. Are we the subconscious? Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? No, this is different. This is weird. So you're the one calling the shots now? This is like a Johnny Silverhand situation. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Oh, no, no. No, say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. God, we're an asshole. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, and we'll decide what to do with you. This poor lady. I don't know what's wrong with her, but God. Check yourself. Love yourself. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a squared squared, a squared pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. Let's be nice. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. It's the achievement there. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. What do you think? Well, she's asking us a question. Yes. I hate answering questions with another question. It's dumb. Somehow, I find it hard to believe. Why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight on my own. Fight it on my own. It's true. The pain subsided for a bit at that time. Now I feel triple. I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Drink your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of a coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. This is, it's interesting. That's a pentagram beneath her bed. That's cool. Cool, cool. Alright. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's I can't imagine my death coming from above, sorry. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Are we that monster? The Clawfang? I hope not. I gotta blow my nose real quick. God, I hope not. I hope we're not that thing. That's gonna be gross. I'd be so upset if we're that Clawfang. Tentacle dude. This game is very interesting. There's gotta be like multiple endings type of deal, you know? Do you want to talk about it? Excuse me. No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Fair. Did I click something? Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. She said she just wants to chill. Am I gonna keep nagging her, or am I gonna let her chill? Let's let her chill. There we go. That was an option. I feel like those two options were definitely big decisions, somehow, some way. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my cork board. That is a tall ceiling. Jesus. That would, looking up at that. How do you get up to there? How do you get up there? Look at all those. Maybe it's just the perspective of her lying down. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another. Pile them on top of each other. Scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough. I hate you. I hate you. You were the chosen one. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. That option went away. What? Oh, that was weird. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. It's good advice. I don't give a damn. Shit. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Should you let unstable behavior bother you? If it makes you look bad, should you let it bother you? Yeah, you should think about that. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know, man. Yeah, man, I don't know. Ehehe. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyways. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Stay silent? Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed? No. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Maybe she should have gone to bed. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me, please? Tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensively. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Oh, the other option was, did he drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all of my eyelashes. All of my eyelashes. Okay, I see. One after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after... What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. Oh! The first death. I died and felt something. That's what that achievement was. I died and felt something. I stand in the middle of my room. Of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. But that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All of the things should stay in their places, and that's it. She'll feel bad. They're saying the room. She'll feel bad. Everything should stay in their places. This isn't her room. This isn't her apartment. She killed someone and took it. Or like she's staying here now. This is like a psychotic episode or something. This is crazy. Why? You don't have to tell me, fine. I already know. This isn't your place. You're a murderer. Serial killer. I don't, and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! The fuck? Okay. My oh my. ... I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. Was that fourth wall break? And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. Do what you want. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. And you don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? And this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. Look down, Nathan. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Okay. Wowie. There's smoke coming from your clothes? I feel like that's important. Ehehe, whatever. What do you mean, whatever? I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Ehehe, it tickles. Oh god. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Oh. Well, now there's a pile right here. It's like a pile of boxes. That one's sketchy. Okay. Let's look at everything else before we touch that. Alright. Start with the bed. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? Gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? My thoughts don't have a future in putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Drawers. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? Who knows what you'll end up imagining? This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to form a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how do I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. You're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on its stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headaches in my head, or with a headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer, if I wait, open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. What if we don't say calm down? Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on the previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. Little boy. What? The firefly blinks, flies up, and it enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Whew. You good? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Alright. There's so much to click on, it's crazy. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Ooh. Bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably bought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawings, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Yes. As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, alright? Alright. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what... Looks like a cipher. Do you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops growling for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again. Oh wait, growling? I said glowing. Wait. Did I say glowing? I said growling. There we go. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Okay. I think we're gonna still avoid that for a bit. The vent, God, everything. We can literally click on everything. Umbrella? The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. What? Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Oh, okay. Vines? Plants? Right, insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard, and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant would be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Aren't you listening to me at all? We can still click on things on the shelf. That's crazy. So we got the clock. Is that another radio? 2 radios? 3 radios? 3 radios. Wait, that's odd. Okay. Very peculiar. AC unit? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. You'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do? Even though I'm pretending I do? Bag. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understand my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What'd you like the most there? Well, the room's really bright. Not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. She said they had a bed there? Schools with beds? You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school's curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tests were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. What happened then? I don't remember. Does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Fine. That day, Dad picked me from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. This is different. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Satisfying? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. The scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat had done. Then he pushed me into the car and drove me home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together, went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. That face. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. She hates milk, she hates Mom. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eye on my back. Knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored, I turn around, but there's nothing there. What happened next? I got an achievement. You're annoying. Try figuring this one out. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my back again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it. It means it's real, sadly. Whatever. I don't care anyways. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It's already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. Is she astral projecting? What is this? You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly, as I soon touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. Wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. What the hell? Alright, we got... Oh, finish searching. No. We got more. We got more, dog. We got so much more. It's crazy. Okay. Let's do the fan. Ehehe. What's funny about that? I imagined myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in. And the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Okay. Oh no. are these songs? Oh, that one's nice. Oh, never mind. There's like laughing children in there. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. Take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever. I'll go with that. Countdown 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction. And then they disappear altogether. And then, things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. Back in the day, you know. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. Was a mess, right? A mess. Oh, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour? Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? Oh shit. No? Let's continue searching. Seems like we have the light bulbs, the vents, and that. Whatever that is. That's all the same. And the pills, and this, and this, and this. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay. Let's do this trash can. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. Oh, okay. What about these posters? And what are those? Ah, those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Something tells me this whole room, we and her in this situation are not real in some way. You know? There's something going on. Toothbrush. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. I think we just got 4 places left. Trying to find anything hidden here. No. Nope. Alright, cabinet. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling. At least 300 feet off the floor? What? Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. At all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000ths of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then ignore me. Okay. What else we got? These two? Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they're purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Vent? It's not easy to get out of here. Oh. Okay. I think our last thing is... Oh, we also got the medicine bottle, too. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. All right. Hey. Let's continue searching. I don't know if there's much searching to do still. Let's see. Oh, the pill bottles. I look at the amount of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You already fixed it. You'll ultimately die anyways. So why worry? Jesus Christ. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed it. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly. Hooray. After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, calls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. So we were missing more fire. We could finish searching, but there was more fireflies that we missed. I can't click on that? Huh. Alright. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. Managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? If I lose something and find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. Zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way someone cares about you that much. let's stay here. Do we play into her paranoia? Do we play into the paranoia? Do we play into the paranoia? Honestly? I think about this all the time. No one cares enough. Like, that's just the truth. No one cares. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? Is it paranoia? Or is she actually a serial killer, and maybe there's someone actually watching her? My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on in the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and spits into hundreds of independent streams, like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in the endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. Oh, yeah. Totally cool. It's just an eye staring at you. That's weird. How do you feel? I definitely feel sometimes that it's more than enough. Oh, just I feel. I feel. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. Oh, that's the definition of paranoia. Thinking that, like, everything is against you. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this definition. You believing in that's horrible. English sucks. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. Believing in... Jesus. You're probably right. Another ghost comes from... Did I say believing? Is it believing or believing? Which one's the correct one? I feel like it should have just been believing. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. Oh, that rhymed. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that ruffles my hair. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. This is wild. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm gonna sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. The day after tomorrow. Never ever. It's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine. What's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Fair response. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. And one day I almost died. Just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. Silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess. Felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. At least it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they liked the place. They always follow me in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear. So what did you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. It's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless? You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. You won't get it. You're not even trying. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the inside, or coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. What? Bro just emoted? No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is Stupid. Are we going or what? You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing and reply, I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should have. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's hiding a cardboard sign that says, we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we were lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar, and his eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. Okay. What was that? I got scared, he said. Oh wait, he said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. It's something that you don't understand, it seems. You're mean, Sniff. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. I thought you hated him. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hanging a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out what it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is... Whoa. Your son is a retard, too. Whoa. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw on a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. Jeez. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right, towards a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? What? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Milk outside of a bag of milk outside of a bag of milk. That was it? We got an ending? That can't be it. Really? Wow. Okay. So confused. So confused. There's got to be more to this. We're going to keep playing this, but... confused. Does it just reset? I guess that's it. We're definitely going to have to do more of the different dialogue choices, different endings, stuff like that, see what's going on here. I feel like we're not going to get the whole picture until we do all of the endings. I feel like that's what this game is all about. Did not have any expectations for this game, and it's crazy. This is weird, but I like it. We'll call it for the stream for today, since we got through, I guess, the first playthrough. Yeah. We'll start up something. Maybe we'll do another run for it again tomorrow, but I think we're gonna do another indie game tomorrow. I think I want to start Undertale because of the I think the prequel or something came out. Prequel or sequel, one of those. But yeah, thank y'all for watching if you're watching. Hope you have a good day or night, whatever's going on in your life, and peace.